Right now, as temperatures continue to rise, the dangers of hot vehicles and what you should look out for.
We eventually will see some relief in the temperature and humidity departments. We'll talk about when that'll be the case. Also, track your storm chances over the next few days.
And we have some new details about this month's presidential debate. We'll explain the rules. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on a Tuesday. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan. Thanks for waking up with us. One of those days where I think air conditioning is the greatest invention of all time.
Pretty magical, isn't it?
It is magical.
It sure
you're
is.
going to need it today, folks.
Yeah, even this early, 6 a.m., we're well into the 70s, and it is really muggy out there. Meteorologist Savannah Brito on the patio. How's it feeling?
Yeah, guys, it's not feeling the best outside. I just really feel for those without air conditioning. And my dad's a worker. He works outside long hours all day long. So if you do have to do that, and if you can't get into air conditioning, at least take breaks in the shade, just under a tree somewhere. Make sure that you're staying hydrated. That's the most important thing you can do while we're experiencing this heat and humidity lasting all day, alert day, because of the heat that we're seeing. And temperatures, when they don't drop a lot during the nighttime hours, that can quickly become dangerous. Check out our temperatures this morning. They didn't fall below the mid-70s. Upper 70s still in a couple areas. We're currently sitting at 75, so the temperature has fallen some in Madison, but we are going to see one more night where temperatures stay well above average. Still going to see temperatures that are in the upper 60s, lower 70s the next couple of nights, but tonight into tomorrow, you'll see similar temperatures waking up tomorrow morning, and also dew points. One more day that are going to skyrocket. We'll see a little bit of a break in that, but still 65+ degrees for dew points over the next several days. Storm chances, at least for severe weather, those better chances are going to remain northwest, similar to where the severe weather actually was yesterday up near La Crosse. But because of our ring of fire pattern and because of the heat and humidity, we still can't completely rule out during peak heating of the day later this afternoon a couple isolated stronger storms. We'll time those out and talk about when we'll see the best storm chances and just rain in general return to southern Wisconsin coming up.
All right, Savannah, thank you. And with another alert day in the forecast today, make sure you have the First Warn weather app. You can find it today wherever you get your apps. Well, us here in southern Wisconsin, we're not alone in feeling this heat.
Tens of millions of Americans are facing extreme heat advisories. A lot of folks are going to see triple digits today. Health experts warn that the heat can be dangerous, especially for children, the elderly, those who are pregnant, and those who are homeless. FEMA now urging people to check on their neighbors who may not have air conditioning and advise them to go somewhere else to stay cool if needed. Also, to remind everybody to stay hydrated.
And with that hot weather outside, that means it's even hotter inside your vehicle. At just 70 degrees outside, your car can heat up to 112 degrees in an hour. In 95-degree weather, like what we should see today, your car could easily reach 138 degrees. As mentioned earlier, children are especially vulnerable to this heat, and so too are your pets.
This time of year, people are like, oh, I'm just going to run into the store real quick and just leave my kids watching the iPad in the car. Okay, no, absolutely not. Those cars will heat up so fast. You know, and that goes for our animals too. You know, we can't leave our dogs in the car.
Dr. Harkin adds that the heat is intensified by the glare from the sun.
It sure is. Remember, if you need a cool place, a lot of pools are open today. Goodman Pool in Madison opens at 1, closes at 5:45 this evening. There are also 3 free splash parks in Madison, one at Cypress, Elver, and Rindell Parks. Those operate from 10 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. Open swim at Sun Prairie's Family Aquatic Center runs from 12:30 to 4:30 today, and then again from 6 to 8. And the Monona Community Pool is open from 12:30 to 5:30, then again from 7 to 9 tonight. Oregon Community Pool is going to be open for open swim from 1 to 3 this afternoon.
And for those of you in Rock County, the Rockport Pool in Janesville is open at 12:30, closes at 6:30. Meanwhile, the Krieger Pool in Beloit still closed until further notice due to a mechanical issue. City staff will give an update on the pool tomorrow at the earliest.
Now to the first major wildfire of the year in the Southwest. Firefighters are making progress, but the fire continues to spread. It has scorched more than 15,000 acres. It is 20% contained. Strong winds are making the fight even harder, especially for flight crews trying to douse the flames. The Post Fire, one of 11 in the state, covering at least 10 acres. Experts say lower elevations are going to be at higher risk of wildfires next month in July, while higher elevations are going to be the high-risk category in August.
To campaign 2024 news now, former President Donald Trump is making a campaign stop in Racine today. That's where he will be speaking to voters about how he believes President Joe Biden has, quote, failed Wisconsin. Racine is also where the Foxconn plant Trump touted during his presidency was going to be built before that project fell through. The rally begins at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Our political reporter, Will Keneally, will be there at the event in Racine. We will have the latest in our newscast online at channel3000.com. And of course, you can follow along with the free Channel 3000 mobile app.
And there's some new reaction this morning to Donald Trump's choice words about Milwaukee. The city is hosting the Republican National Convention coming up in less than a month. In a closed-door meeting recently with other GOP leaders, Trump called Milwaukee a horrible city. Several Republicans tried to clarify the former president's comments, while the city's mayor offered a different view.
He wasn't talking about the city. He was talking about specific issues in the city.
This is a great place, and the former president and every Republican who will have the chance to come to our great city, they'll see that when they're here on the ground in Milwaukee for the convention.
The Democratic National Committee responded by launching these billboards right here, 10 of them across the city, featuring Trump's quote. President Biden also posted on social media saying that, "I happen to love Milwaukee." The first presidential debate is just 9 days away, and we are learning more about how it's going to look.
Yeah, that's right. Former President Trump and incumbent President Joe Biden will face off on CNN. Sources tell CBS News candidates will have 2 minutes to answer their questions, and when a candidate is answering, the other's microphone will be muted, a change from the last set of debates. There will be no opening statements this time around, and there will be 2 3.5-minute ad breaks. There is one other televised debate that's scheduled that will happen on September 10th. The candidates agreed to these debates in lieu of those organized by the Commission on Presidential Debates.
All right, time now is 6:06. Hey, Savannah, what's coming up in your forecast?
The heat and humidity, guys, that's going to be another factor this afternoon. Also, I'm going to time out the storm chances, when those are going to return, the better chances anyways for southern Wisconsin.
And still ahead, Wisconsin volleyball has some new recruits. You can meet the new faces next in Morning Sports.
And we're live at the 608 this morning at Cole Acres in Cuba City, talking about the Levi Linscheid Memorial outing and how much has made of an impact here in the last 5 years. That's next.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning, brought to you by Toyota.
Dear Triathlon, let's splash through rushing rivers, take on iconic trails, and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Corolla Cross for $299 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Enjoy one of our tasty steak patty sandwiches paired with a $2 medium iced coffee.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Accelerated Psychiatry for Best Mental Health Facility. Vote for Accelerated Psychiatry and all your favorites at madisonmagazine.com.
With Sweeto Metal Roofing, you get quality metal roofs installed by the best in the business. A metal roof means no fading, no storm repairs, true sustainability, and lower energy bills.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy.
Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America. Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few miles away.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Voted 2023 Best Morning Newscast by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association.
Hey, we're back here at 6:10. The Levi Linscheid Memorial Golf Outing is marking 5 years in the 608 this week.
That's right. And our Josh Sprider is live in Cuba City this morning with the positive impact that this event is having on communities here in southwest Wisconsin. Josh, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. We are at in Cuba City this morning at Cole Acres once again, where the Levi Linscheid Memorial Outing will be taking place this coming Saturday. And we're talking about that 5-year impact because there's been such a positive change right here in the community for southwest Wisconsin. Levi's good friend Squeak joining us. Squeak, good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you as well.
So we're already talking about 5 years this coming Saturday. You know, let's first talk about the event and just how much this means for the community.
Yeah, like I said before, it's crazy how it's been 5 years. Levi had such an impact on everything. This Saturday we're going to do 2 9-hole outings at 9 o'clock and noon. So it's basically filled up. We can have one more spot, but it's just great to see everyone come together and remember our good friend Levi, especially, like you said, it's 5 years. So we're trying to make a good push this year.
So this Saturday there's going to be a lot of events, some happening right here at Cole Acres. Some's going to be happening at the Back Barn Annex back in Platteville too.
Yep, so we'll have a few silent auctions here, and then once we're done, we'll head back to the back bar for some food, some drinks, and we'll do all the prizes and everything there.
So you have a couple of the items right here that we're talking about this morning, so a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we got some great bar stools, some Badger bar stools donated by a good friend Woody with Live Like Levi 24 plaque on the back, and some really nice quilts from a Highland legend. So it's just really nice to see everyone come together and donate some prized possessions.
We have some video we want to show people now. You know, let's talk about that 5-year impact because you guys are making a big difference. That's what it's all about because that's what Levi was about here for southwest Wisconsin.
Yeah, everyone's just trying to live like Levi. Everything that he's done for just the community and with the biology mentorship program. It's awesome to see how many students that he's been able to help at the college level and the high school level.
And when you see an event like this and the community really coming forward to give back, I mean, that's pretty special.
Yeah, just that's what Small Town USA is about. I mean, everything Platteville, Highland, just the whole surrounding area, seeing everyone come together for such an event like this, and especially just with Levi. I mean, it's awesome to see everyone come together.
And 5 years, just to think about how much of a difference has been made in those 5 years is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I heard it's over been like 500 some students that we've been able to help with that, and with that, I mean, it's just awesome to see.
That is huge. So this morning we have a QR code we want to put up on the screen for folks if they want to go ahead and donate right through that. It's a Venmo account. So we're making it nice and easy. If you can't come out here this Saturday to help make a difference, you can do so right now. And that's what it's all about. That's what Levi would have liked. That's Live Like Levi, right? Is giving back. And especially, it's the future. It's these kids' future.
Yeah, it's just being able to have kids be able to come in and have a little bit of support going into college. I know it's not easy going from high school into college, so just being able to have someone help you and have a little bit of help going forward, it's great.
And it's going to be a big weekend here, marking 5 years. We're going to make this the best year yet.
I hope so.
All right, Squeak, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. If you didn't have a chance to pull out your phone and take care of that QR code, we also have this up on channel3000.com. We're making this super easy. Again, we're trying to make this 5th year the biggest year yet and making a difference right here in southwest Wisconsin. And we're going to talk a little bit more with Levi as one of his professors at UW Platteville just about how many of those kids that we are impacting right here in southwest Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Chris and Shane, that's coming up around 6:42.
All right, we're looking forward to that. Obviously, the Lynchide family, embodies Southwest Wisconsin. So if we can do our part here by giving back, I know how much that means to them and to the community. So live like Levi. Always good to be reminded of that.
Meantime, Josh is always looking for inspiration to share with you folks in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him if you have a story you'd like to see on TV.
All right, it's a 6:15. Meteorologist Savannah Brito is here on this alert day. Good morning, Savannah.
Good morning, guys. Thank you. We have an alert day because of the heat and humidity. We're going to be seeing a similar day overall to what we had yesterday is in store for us again on this Tuesday. 75 currently in Madison, 74 in Verona, 76 in Waunakee. So super warm, very mild temperatures across Dane County and southern Wisconsin. That's similar mid to upper 70s, a couple areas as low as the lower 70s, but even that is still about 10 to 15 degrees above normal. So far this morning, 75 is what we've fallen to. Wednesday morning, another day where we're going to be in the mid 70s. This, when temperatures are super warm during the night, leads to heat stress building on your body. Your body doesn't really have time to fully cool down. So nighttime temperatures are super dangerous because it increases the risk of heat-related illness, especially those with underlying health conditions. Just make sure that you're being safe, practice heat safety, and check on those loved ones. 75, that's the heat index. So we are seeing already heat index values out there across southern Wisconsin. Those are only going to rise from where we're sitting right now. And dew points, definitely a factor. As soon as you step foot outdoors, you'll notice it's very muggy outside. No improvement underway until we reach maybe as early as Saturday night into Sunday morning. That's when dew points are going to come down a little bit. But overall, dew points staying above 65 degrees the next several days roughly across most of southern Wisconsin. Dew point of 66 right now in Madison. There's plenty of 70s out there though. 71's our current dew point in Wisconsin Dells this morning. It's going to be windy out there though, with storm chances returning to the forecast. The breezy conditions not necessarily going to help it feel cooler outside. Again, we have heat index already in place out there. That'll stay in place all day. So it's going to feel very warm outside and sticky. Winds are going to gust later this afternoon up to about 30 miles per hour. With peak heating of the day later this afternoon, a few isolated storms, some of which could be stronger winds and also heavy pockets of showers. That's our main concern across southern Wisconsin. The better chances of storms going to be northwest of here, kind of up near La Crosse, again, similar to where the severe weather was in portions yesterday afternoon. Overnight then, our rain chances and storm chances are going to increase. Wednesday through Saturday, that time frame is going to be the better chances of isolated to scattered thunderstorms. Some storms could be stronger across southern Wisconsin. Again, the alert day in the forecast today because of the hot weather. 90 is your high. We'll be down to 80 though, a little bit more comfortable by Sunday.
We are exactly 10 weeks out from the return of Wisconsin volleyball, and they are ramping up their recruiting. Kelly Sheffield received a trio of top flight commitments this weekend, including 6'5" Linny Tarnow, ranked by Prep Dig as the 6th best player in the class of 2026. Meanwhile, Serbia native Una Vajagic signed on to the class of 2025 yesterday. The 6-foot outside hitter is regarded as one of the best players in Serbia, and her commitment to Bucky makes 7 incoming freshmen for the Badgers. To the hardwood, Yahoo Sports' Rocco Miller reports that Wisconsin men's basketball will open their season at the Kohl Center against Holy Cross on November 4th. It will be a new-look Badger team that hits the floor as they look to bounce back from a brutal finish to this past season. And after putting a whomping on the lacrosse team in their first ever home game, the Madison Nightmares, Madison's new softball team, did it again last night. Carly Oliver and Verona's Hillary Blomberg continue to carry the weight. They win it 14-6. What a way to introduce yourself to Madison. And for the first time since 2008, the Boston Celtics are NBA champions. They took down a Dallas Mavericks team in a 5-game gentleman's sweep. Joe Mazzulla, at 35 years old, becomes the youngest head coach to win an NBA Finals since Bill Russell in 1969. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown was named the Bill Russell Finals MVP and was part of what might be one of the most overpowered teams we've seen in some time. The Packers announced their training camp schedule yesterday, and you've got 8 chances to go out and check the Pack out. Their first open practice is on July 22nd, and the fan favorite, Family Night Under the Lights, is on August 3rd. Jordan Love and the Packers open their 2024 season against the Eagles in Brazil on Friday, September 6th. But if you can't get up to Green Bay, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby, will be in Madison on August 10th for Forward Madison's American Football Night. You can even buy a special ticket package to ensure that you get a picture with the kicker. That's it for your morning sports fix. Have a terrific Tuesday.
Thank you, Andrew. Still ahead this morning, how Americans' eating habits are changing.
And coming up in our next half hour, we'll tell you about a popular toy that looks like a water gun, but can be dangerous and is even illegal in some of our local communities.
And as we had to break this morning, we're taking a look at gas prices. We're back right after this.
Eric Franke, News 3 Now at 5, 6, and 10. Moving forward.
I've heard AI is so easy to use, I had to give it a try for Stanton Optical's newest deal. Create a commercial selling one pair of glasses for $59. Hey, I said a pair of glasses, not a pair wearing glasses. Better, but it needs to pop more. Pop more, not popcorn. Forget it. Maybe using AI to make an ad wasn't my best idea, but you can get the best deal on glasses right now. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Hi, it's Preston with Window World, your locally owned and nationally known window company located right here in Madison. Come see what our Window World family can do for your next remodel.
It's time to let go and move on to something better. At Window World, get a beautiful new patio door professionally installed for just $3,700. Don't wait any longer.
Visit windowworldmadison.com or
call us today.
Listen up. I devised a plan to find better home internet, guys. Madison, you scout the web for the best deals. Peggy, you monitor our projected data usage. And Ellen...
Avoid that hassle and go with U.S. Cellular Home Internet. No more guesswork, and it is faster than ever.
All right, new plan. You sign us up for U.S. Cellular Home Internet. Clipper and I will try it out by streaming the game in our new sports theater.
Is that a grill?
And a hot tub for you.
U.S. Cellular new and improved home internet. Just $34.99 when bundled with a wireless plan.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today, a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Hi. Deprioritized.
But it's a work call.
Oh, a work call? Oh, deprioritized.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy,
not the fridge, come on.
You can be deprioritized.
It's too bad, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
Fight the bite and take back your yard. Trust your trained local mosquito squad of South Central Wisconsin to defend against backyard pests. Our pioneered barrier treatment is backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. If a mosquito or tick is peskier than the rest, we will apply another treatment. The season's short in Wisconsin. Don't let mosquitoes and ticks make it any shorter. Call your local mosquito squad of South Central Wisconsin for a free quote. In less than 30 minutes, you'll be on your way to being outside all day.
All right, we're back here on a Tuesday morning at 6:23 a.m. sharing Kim's morning of what I think is sunset. I feel confident in that.
Let's go with it.
Okay. Well, it's beautiful nonetheless. This is in rural Jefferson County, I believe.
Great shot.
What is it? It is a great shot. Very, if there was another, moon or sun in the background, wouldn't it give you a Star Wars feel?
Oh, yeah. The moon's like Tatooine.
Thank you.
Yeah. We had the E.T. looking one.
And we had E.T.
This almost looks like the same shot with the tree
You're
branch.
right. It is similar.
Yeah.
All right. Kim, thanks for the nice pick.
All right, so trending this morning, there's a new study that shows that Americans are eating better, believe it or not. Researchers studied the diets of 52,000 Americans over 10 years, so a pretty big study. And they found that the number of people who had a poor diet dropped from 49% to 37%. The study's authors say that he would still grade America's diet as a D-. That is slightly up. It's an improvement from the F that we've gotten in previous studies. This study appeared in the Annals of Internal Medicine.
You're telling me that this study had half of this country last year had a poor diet? Half.
Yeah.
I mean, that's believable to me, but that is remarkable.
Yeah, from what, like 2000 or so, yeah, about half people had a poor diet.
I believe
now only 37% do, so we're doing better.
Okay.
The study did note that there was only a very tiny increase of people who got enough fruits and vegetables every day. So but we're not as awful as we have been.
Only can go up.
In other food news, McDonald's just announced that it's going to pull the plug on its AI-powered ordering technology. So they tried this at about 100 drive-thrus across the country, and they found some problems. Mainly that the computer isn't reliable enough at recognizing some accents. It also can't always distinguish between the voice ordering and background noise.
There's always a lot of noise going on, you know.
Oh, yeah, when you have other people in the car.
Yeah, or a truck idle by, or the car behind you is just blasting Matchbox 20 or something, you know.
I thought it was Maroon 5.
No, it's always Matchbox 20. It's interesting.
It's both. It's actually both all the time at once. So the restaurant is going to give it another crack maybe by the end of the year. So I think AI is going to become a thing, but I don't know. Do we really have big problem?
Just let me order my McDouble in peace with a human.
When I go and they don't have the ice cream machine that's working.
They're always broken.
I know.
Always.
So why can't AI fix that? We ask the tough questions.
We're back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Above Average Moving for Best Moving Company. Vote for Above Average Moving and all your favorites online today.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Best Western Premier Park Hotel for Best Hotel. Vote for Best Western Premier Park Hotel today.
Certain this is going to work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Buck and Honey's for Best Restaurant, Best Catering, Best New Restaurant, and Best Outdoor Dining. Vote online for Buck and Honey's today. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Hooper for Best Plumber and Best Heating and Cooling. Vote for Hooper and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Oak Park Dental for Best Dental Practice. Vote online for Oak Park Dental and all your favorites today.
Dear Triathlon, let's splash through rushing rivers, take on iconic trails, and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Corolla Cross for $299 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, Let's go places.
It's going to be another sizzling hot summer. Don't burn up your money on high energy bills. Get new energy-efficient windows from Champion.
We have saved 25 to 30% on our energy bill since installing the windows, which blew my mind.
Stay cool and save 35% off new Champion windows. Plus, get an extra $100 off every window. The more you buy, the more you save. Save 35% off your new Champion windows and $100 off every window you buy.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
This morning, as we enter another alert day for the heat, where you can go to get some relief.
Plus, the changes some workers' rights and environmental organizations want FEMA to make in light of those scorching temps.
Because of the heat and humidity, an alert day in the forecast. We'll talk about how you can stay safe in the summer heat.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on a Tuesday to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan. Thanks for waking up with us. Whew, it's one of those days that hits you as soon as you step outside.
And so Pam Yankee was talking about the ice cream earlier.
Yes.
Been thinking about ice cream ever since.
All morning long.
Getting it fast if you're outside. It's going to melt quick. Meteorologist Savannah Burrito out on the patio this morning in those humid conditions. Sorry we had to put you out there. It's just, we got to tell the people.
I did attempt hairspray this morning.
I hear you. We'll get you a couple more cans.
Yeah, thank you. You'll need that.
You will. So tell us how it feels out there and what we're in for today.
Yeah, it feels very sticky outside. Everyone's going to notice that as soon as they step foot outside. Just make sure that you're practicing heat safety. Water, the biggest thing. Make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids, electrolytes too. Limit caffeine and alcohol intake if you can today. Hot temperatures, though, that's why we have the alert day in the forecast for the afternoon. Heat index values are going to surge into the mid-90s, and nighttime temperatures did not fall a lot. They're actually in the mid-70s still across most of southern Wisconsin. 75, that was our overnight low this morning. Temperatures will climb to near 90 this afternoon, and we also have an isolated storm threat. I think just because of the ring of fire pattern we've been mentioning for over a week now that spread from the west coast now here across the Midwest and eventually to the East Coast. But because of that pattern and with the heat and humidity that we're seeing, we could see isolated stronger storms out there, and it's breezy out there. That you'll notice that's not necessarily going to help keep things cool because heat index values will be in place all day long. But the best storm threat for later this afternoon is up near La Crosse, similar to yesterday. But when we'll see those chances increase here across southern Wisconsin, I'll have that coming up a little later.
All right, Savannah, on top of it, thank you. You can stay on top of the weather as well. You can download our free First Warn weather app. Just search for WIC weather in your app store.
Well, you heard Savannah's forecast there. That heat index is going to be high today.
That's right. And for those without air conditioning, we're taking a minute this morning to share where you can go to find some relief today. Cooling centers include churches, community centers, and libraries. So across the area, you can find one of those to go get some relief from the heat today. But because tomorrow is Juneteenth, all Madison public libraries will be closed. So if you're looking for a place to cool down in Madison tomorrow, you can try an alternative like the United Methodist Church.
You know, these temperatures are going to cause your car to get even hotter. At just 70 degrees, your car can heat up to 112 degrees in 1 hour. That grows to nearly 140 degrees when the temp outside is in the 90s. As we head into another hot day, it's important to remember just how the heat can affect people in different ways.
There are other things that make us vulnerable as well. And it's not, we shouldn't just think in terms of what the temperature is or what the humidity is, but also the duration of that temperature and humidity as well. So after a couple of days, that really starts to build up. And without a kind of respite from that heat, then our bodies are far less resilient.
According to the CDC, workers who are exposed to extreme heat may be at risk of heat stress. And on hot days like today, that's especially true for people who work outside. The workers at the greatest risk of heat stress are people who are 65 or older, overweight, have a heart condition, or high blood pressure.
Right now, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, does not categorize extreme heat as a major disaster. But dozens of workers' rights and environmental groups are trying to change that. They say that change would free up critical funds for communities to respond to extreme heat. In their petition, the groups argue extreme heat exacerbates inequality because people more likely to fill those high-risk jobs are workers of color, low income, and undocumented workers.
Well, this week's high temps might have your kids ready to break out the water guns, but Sun Prairie police are warning that one toy specifically is illegal to use within its city limits. Our Armand Rahman explains why.
Well, I saw a couple kids that they were kind of just having like a little tiny battle between themselves.
Diane Helt thought she saw a normal water gun fight in her Sun Prairie neighborhood last week, but something was off.
It did look a little different to me, to be honest with you.
The kids were using gel blaster or Orbeez guns, and they're causing damage and even injury around town.
Cars have been hit that they reported not knowing the people that fired the gel blaster guns.
According to Lieutenant Ray Thompson, Sun Prairie Police responded to 26 calls involving the gel blaster guns since May. 13 of those were just in the last week.
We have had 4 incidents in that time where kids were injured, generally causing welts. An incident that actually rose to a physical altercation after somebody was shot by the gel blaster guns that didn't want to be shot.
To go like that.
The multicolored plastic guns are marketed as toys, but the little Orbeez or water beads they shoot go against city ordinances prohibiting dangerous missiles or certain pressure guns.
At least a couple cases where the Orbeez are actually being frozen, which makes them a lot harder and increases the injuries.
Lieutenant Thompson says they're sold in 4 big box retailers in the city, so they're working with them to put up signage informing people of the ordinances.
You know, we really want to get the end of these where there's causing injury or damage to property.
They're far from the water pistols Helt grew up with, and something she won't be giving her nieces anytime soon.
Like, I wouldn't want them to have that, to be honest with you. It did not look safe to me.
That was Armand Rahman reporting. Lieutenant Thompson says right now they're just trying to get the word out about these gel blaster guns, but if kids keep using them, officers are going to start issuing citations. And if anyone gets hurt, police say they'll investigate it as battery or disorderly conduct.
Happening today, Attorney General Josh Call will visit the Rock County Sheriff's Office. It's one of the 12 law enforcement agencies around the state that received money from Wisconsin's opioid settlement funds. The DOJ says the Sheriff's Office got nearly $330,000 to educate and train staff on medications for opioid use disorder. Call's visit is at 11 o'clock. The Director of Substance Use Initiatives for the Department of Health Services will join him as well.
UW Health patients now have a new, easier way to get their medications. People can avoid the long lines by picking up their prescriptions at pharmacy kiosks. All patients have to do is select a time, place, and prescription they need. There are 3 locations for these kiosks. You can find one at University Hospital, another at East Hospital, and one in Middleton. On average, patients are rating the kiosks a 4.6 out of 5 stars.
Well, hey, the Boston Celtics are waking up as the new NBA champions. They beat the Dallas Mavericks in Game 5 last night, 106-88. It was another great first half for Boston, who came out hot from tip. They had a 21-point lead at halftime. Really didn't look back there. Jason Tatum put on another stellar performance for the Celts, leading all scorers with 31 points and added 8 rebounds and 11 assists. Almost had that triple-double. But it was his dynamic duo partner, Jaylen Brown, who won the Bill Russell Finals MVP.
And it makes it feel even that much better that we had to go through all the journey, the heartbreak, the embarrassment, the loss to get to the mountaintop. So it's great. And shout out to all the supporters and the city of Boston.
Right, man. You're just cracking a smile there. You just won a championship. Where's the excitement?
Jaylen Brown is a very subdued person, and that's his way of showing excitement.
He cracked a smile, so that's something that he gave us. Okay.
Hey, how about this, though? This is the Celtics' 18th NBA championship. That is now the most in NBA history, passing their arch rival Los Angeles Lakers, so I'm sure this one's feeling even a little sweeter in Boston. Also want to give a shout out to Wisconsin native Sam Hauser, of course, of the Boston Celtics. He grew up in the Stevens Point area. Congrats to him on winning his first NBA championship. You're familiar with that neck of the woods, huh?
We went to the same high school.
That's
not at the same time. 14 or so years younger than I am.
It's very odd to see a 41-year-old winning an NBA championship.
Right, so he's not even old enough for me to have umped him in Little League.
That's right. Sam Hauser also
congratulations.
Played 3 seasons at Marquette while I was there, so I was very familiar with his game, and he had a great career at Marquette. So congratulations to him going from undrafted to NBA champ. Pretty cool.
6:38. Coming up, President Biden is announcing a new immigration rule today. Up next, who's going to benefit
And temperatures out there across southern Wisconsin still in the mid-70s. That was our nighttime low. We'll talk about why this is dangerous coming up.
And we're live at Coal Acres Golf Course in Cuba City this morning with how you can make a difference for the 5th annual Levi Lynchide Memorial Outing. That's next in the 608.
Get an 11% rebate on your painting project at Menards. Give your room a grand finish with Pittsburgh Grand Distinction Interior Paint. It's a premium paint and primer with excellent durability and comes in over 750 one-coat colors. A gallon starts at $31.99 after rebate. Give your walls the best finish with Paramount Interior Paint. It provides the most advanced protection, true one-coat coverage, and excellent scrubbability. A gallon of flat is $39.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The Spring Green Art Fair is coming June 29th and 30th to downtown Spring Green. Hundreds of artists from around the nation will be there both days. Don't miss the fun and excitement June 29th and 30th in Spring Green.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Revival Infusion Madison for Best Mental Health Facility. Vote for Revival Infusion Madison online today. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Beef Butter Barbecue for Best Barbecue, your #1 choice for barbecue and catering. Vote online for Beef Butter Barbecue today.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today. Patio enclosures.
It doesn't make big headlines. There's no scandal, no conflict. So you probably haven't heard about the Biden administration's work to lower costs, getting caps on the cost of medicine like insulin and inhalers at $35, and investing in American-made clean energy to lower power bills. If you don't know about it, join the club. It's not what the news is covering these days. But you can find out yourself how you can save some money.
You've got this. Your big moment on their big day. The dress? Another one you'll never wear. Gift? Practical. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay on direct deposits. So when you get invited to your 3rd destination wedding in as many months, we'll be there with you.
When we first met Todd, we thought Jen was kidding.
You've got this with Associated Bank.
Wisconsin's U.S. Senate race takes center stage in a News 3 Now reality check. I'll drill into the latest campaign ads attacking Tammy Baldwin and challenger Eric Hovde, clarifying the messages and finding the facts. Reality check, Thursday on News 3 Now at 6.
You have a consumer issue and you keep getting the runaround. Need help?
It's call for action to help me. Nobody else did.
Contact our team by phone or on channel3000.com. Call for action only on News 3 Now. Moving forward for you. You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
We're taking a live look at the White House this morning, where President Biden will announce an executive action that protects some undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens from deportation. Those people would also be allowed to work legally while seeking citizenship. The policy will help those who've been here in the U.S. for a decade. This comes after the president's sweeping executive action that banned some migrants from seeking asylum.
Now to an update on the man who brought guns to the state capitol looking for Governor Evers. Joshua Plesnick has pleaded guilty to carrying a firearm in a public building now. It was October 4th that Plesnick went to the Capitol and demanded to see the governor while armed with a handgun. Officers arrested him. Plesnick then posted bail and came back that same night, this time with a rifle and a baton in his backpack. Plesnick is now serving 30 days in jail with work release privileges.
The state Supreme Court will hear a challenge to Governor Evers' partial veto that increased school funding for 400 years. Last year, Evers used the veto to increase revenue public schools can raise per student by $325 a year until the year 2425. The Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce Litigation Center sued, arguing the action was unconstitutional. For years, both Democratic and Republican governors have used the veto to reshape Wisconsin's budget.
The Beloit School District offering up some free breakfast and lunch this summer to all kids 18 and under. The district is partnering up with the federal government to make meals available from June 25th through August 1st. No income requirements. Food's going to be offered at several locations, including the Beloit Public Library and the YMCA. If you want a full list of locations, just head to our website.
All right, time to slow things down and see what's happening in the 608 because the Levi Lynchide Memorial Golf Outing is marking 5 years in the 608 this week.
Our Josh Breider's live in Cuba City this morning with the positive impact this event has had on the communities in southwest Wisconsin and continues to have, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we're at Coal Acres Golf Course. This is where part of Saturday's event is going to be held once again this year. And we're talking about 5 years here in the community of making a difference, and you can help make it happen. Of course, a ton of events, including golf, euchre right here at Coal Acres. There's also going to be the auction. We have a few of those items this morning. You can see the Wisconsin Badgers 2022 Big Ten Championships basketball plaque, a beautiful homemade quilt right there from a local family, and also these incredible bar stools. Of course, you've got the big W logo on there for the Badgers and Live Like Levi on the back of it. So a couple of different things here that are going to be up for grabs this coming Saturday. And we're also talking about how you can make a difference for local students here in the community. One of Levi's professors, Dr. Diane Chun from UW-Platteville, is joining us. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So Levi was an incredible student for you, and you saw that from the very start. So who was Levi Lynchide to you, Professor?
Yeah, I mean, Levi was just a great student. Very caring, very hardworking. He was my student 7 years ago, and I kept in touch with him over the years after he had finished being my student, and we connected regularly. Always super friendly, very outgoing, even worked with my son.
So now here you are, we're talking about still making a difference with Levi's legacy, and just how much of a difference has this memorial fund made for students here at UW-Platteville?
You know, we started almost a decade ago something called the Biology Mentor Program, and then through Levi, we've changed it, and now it's called the Soaring to New Heights Levi Lynchide Memorial Soaring to New Heights Mentor Program. What it really does is help students who are trying to make that transition from high school to college. It's a difficult time, and so what it really does is partner these new students with older students to kind of mentor them and show them the ropes, get them used to what it's like to be in college. Really fitting that it's named after Levi because it was such a important part of who he was, and he cared so much about caring for and mentoring young students.
And we're talking about that wellness, which at that age is super important because the future is everything.
Yeah, no, very, very much so. And he was very interested in healthcare that we've talked about, and many of these students, especially at the biology department at UW-Platteville, are very much interested in healthcare, going into physician assistant studies, nursing, chiropractic medicine, which was his passion.
You know, you've seen a big difference, obviously, that positive impact in 5 years. It's pretty exciting to know just the difference we're going to be able to make moving forward.
Oh, it's amazing. So far, we've mentored over 500 students in this program. We've seen growth recently in our program, and so additional funding to help support that has been coming, and we're just super excited about the opportunities and the way it's kind of helping shape healthcare in Southwest Wisconsin.
So now is your chance to be able to make a difference. We have a QR code that we're going to put up on the screen. You can pull out your phone and give back directly through the Levi Lynchide Memorial Fund. This is a Venmo account. So if you take a picture, snap that right now, you can get connected right through that. And again, those funds are going to be making a difference to exactly what we were talking about, living like Levi here in the community. All this is up on channel3000.com as well. So if you can't make it out on Saturday, of course, the Lynchides would love to have you, but you can make a difference right then and there. And look who's joining us this morning. Hi. Leah, good to see you.
Good morning.
So you actually got to be out with us this year. You know, usually you're back in studio, so this has got to be pretty special for you to be in the community with us as we're talking about this.
It is so nice. It brings tears to my eyes to hear about Dr. Diane Chun talking about the difference that Levi made, and I gotta say, I almost slept through my alarm, though. I'm not used to these hours anymore. A little early.
Oh, this is amazing, though, and it's going to be a great weekend, and really, you're just all about hearing people's stories, right? About how or who Levi was to them.
Yes, please come out, tell us the stories that you have of Levi, or if you didn't know him and you've heard stories or you've heard us talk about him on air, come out, say hello to the back bar. We'll be there in the afternoon on Saturday. We would love to see you. If not, please go to that link and support us financially there. We would so appreciate it.
Great event here in the 608. Living like Levi, making a difference right here in the community, guys. Again, everything up on channel3000.com if you'd like to give back right now.
All right, Josh, great reminder there. Good to see Leah there. Feels like old times. Great cause, great to support it here in the community.
I can't do it without your support, folks. 6:49, let's get right over to Savannah Brito with your first one forecast. Hey, Savannah.
Hey guys, good morning. It's already a very warm start. We're at 75 degrees in Madison. That was our nighttime overnight low. Haven't fallen below that, at least in Madison. 73 in Middleton, 73 in Belleville. Similar temperatures all across southern Wisconsin. We are going to see that again tonight into tomorrow morning. This is dangerous though when temperatures don't fall a lot overnight. That increases heat stress on your body, and also it doesn't allow your body to fully cool down. It increases also the risk of heat-related illness, especially those with underlying health issues. So just make sure that you're checking on loved ones. Heat index values are going to rise again this afternoon. Mid-90s across most of southern Wisconsin. We don't have a heat advisory, but it does need to get taken seriously. Make sure you're staying hydrated, checking on loved ones, and also pets like I was mentioning. Wear lighter shades of clothing too, and take breaks inside in the air or at least in the shade if you can't. Get indoors to cooler air. We are going to see heat index values lower overall across southern Wisconsin tomorrow. We are also going to have pretty breezy conditions across the area where winds are going to gust later this afternoon, stronger than what we're seeing early this morning, up to about 38 miles per hour. During peak heating of the day later this afternoon, a couple isolated strong to even severe thunderstorms can't be completely ruled out with the heat and humidity. Later this afternoon, our better chances, though, of severe weather remain northwest of here today. The alert day not for severe storms, but because of the heat and humidity today. I think our better chances for scattered storms Wednesday through Saturday. That time frame we'll have to really watch closely there. At least it'll be much better out there Sunday. Still a little humid, but at least temperature is only at 80.
All right, Savannah, thank you. Coming up in the morning sprint, what the U.S. Surgeon General wants Congress to do to protect kids' mental health.
We're back after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
Need inspiration? Shop Pick and Save. For over 30,000 mouth-watering choices, plus savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Pick and Save is worth it every time. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Hi, it's Preston with Window World, your locally owned and nationally known window company located right here in Madison. Come see what our Window World family can do for your next remodel.
Get a house full of Window World windows for just $90 a month. That's 10 4000 series award-winning windows, fully installed and warranted for life.
Visit windowworldmadison.com or
call us today.
Are you suffering with neck pain, back pain, or sciatica due to disc-related conditions? You may have tried drugs, spinal injections, or physical therapy just to find out it didn't help. You're not alone. The problem is that some of those treatments focus on symptom relief, but may not address the underlying disc problem. As a result of injury or overuse, the discs may bulge, herniate, or degenerate over time. Our therapies are highly successful and reduce pain associated with those conditions and may help you avoid neck or back surgery. At Midwest Spine and Nerve Center, we'll design a treatment program using the latest in pain-relieving therapies, including non-surgical spine decompression, ProAdjuster 360 computerized technology, laser therapy, and more. Visit our website or call to schedule a complimentary consultation.
All the best parts of summer are here at Summerfest. Along one epic, music vibing, crowd cheering lakefront. Experience 600 artists across 12 stages during 3 unforgettable weekends. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. Find tickets, lineup, and more at summerfest.com.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including the Inn at 7 Acre for Best Boutique Hotel. Vote for the Inn at 7 Acre and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Top Notch Movers for Best Moving Company. Vote for Top Notch Movers and all your favorites online today.
You just have to get on the yellow seat. Think Sloan's first.
6:54, time for the morning sprint.
Right now, tens of millions of Americans are facing extreme heat advisories. Temperatures are expected to be at more than 90 degrees all week, and millions of Americans will see temps in the triple digits. Right now, Wisconsin is not under an excessive heat warning or heat advisory, but we are expecting temps to reach the 90s today. Savannah Brito will have more in just a bit.
Right now, the Krieger Pool in Beloit is closed amid the heat. City of Beloit staff say that a pipe burst on Friday, and then Saturday, a chunk of concrete was damaged. City staff's going to get an update on the pool status tomorrow at the earliest. In the meantime, folks are going to Pearl Lake Beach to cool off.
Today, former President Donald Trump will be in Racine. He's hosting a rally at the Racine Festival Park at 3 o'clock today. Doors open at 11. His campaign says Trump will talk about how President Biden has, quote, failed Wisconsin. Our political reporter, Will Keneally, will be there providing updates from the event all day.
The Mineral High School community mourning the loss of head football coach Toby Golembiewski. Golembiewski died of colon cancer after coaching the Cheesemakers for 8 years. He was diagnosed in 2022, but kept on coaching and led his team to a D3 state title. In a Facebook post, Monroe School District officials said that Golembiewski made a lasting impact on the entire community.
The U.S. Surgeon General is calling for warning labels on social media. It would alert parents that using the platforms could harm their kids' mental health. To create those warning labels, Congress would have to pass legislation. But even if Congress were to do that, the Surgeon General says it wouldn't be enough to completely solve the problem.
The alert day you see in the forecast, that's because of the heat and humidity. Temperatures, air temperatures 90 degrees, so we'll reach right around that. But heat index values, those are going to surge similar to what we had yesterday afternoon, mid-90s. We do have an isolated storm chance this afternoon, maybe a couple stronger ones, better chance up near La Crosse. If you're traveling northwest for work, though, better storm chances overall for southern Wisconsin Wednesday through Sunday.
Boy, pretty active pattern.
Definitely, and the heat and humidity finally going to decrease a little bit Sunday.
Can't wait.
We will take it. All right, Savannah, thank you. Thanks for waking up with us, folks. We're back with another news and weather update coming up in 30 minutes.